Tonight's game is brought to you in part by 5 Tool Ale, the official beer of the Northwoods League. Look for 5 Tool Ale at select ballparks or find 5 Tool Ale at festival food stores in Wisconsin. Remember to drink responsibly, designate a driver, and get home safe. So 2 runners left stranded last time for the Woodchucks. Grant Ross able to score after being aggressive on the base paths. It's a 1-0 ball game in the top of the second as Colby Wallace leads things off. I apologize. I think I've been referring to him as Cody Wallace. Sometimes you can't read my own handwriting. He's hitting .204 through 13 games. 7 extra base hits, 6 doubles, 1 triple. He takes a strike. It's a 2-1 count.
2 more strikes until half-price beer.
Again, Chinooks can't get comfortable with that 1-0 lead, as last night that run support died after the first inning. Hoping to keep piling it on. Get that run support. It's Paw Patrol Day as Wallace swings through another one. Saw Marshall there from Paw Patrol. Of course, first responders. We've got some fire trucks out behind us, outside of the confines of Moonlight Graham Field. Here's the payoff. Just missing the outside corner, and a groan from the fans here at Moonlight Graham Field as Colby Wallace was the beer batter. Of course, every time the beer batter strikes out, half-price beer. Could include 5 Tool Ale. Brings up another lefty in Jake Baker. Baker takes a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 11 hits for him in 13 games, 13 walks as well, striking out 11 times. Throw back over to first. Kelly able to hold on to that one. Another Kansas Jayhawk as we see Gill. Had a few Jayhawks last night on the Green Bay roster. And I believe it was because of Jake Baker, for those of you who were watching last Friday, as Wausau was in town back on the 23rd. I believe it was Baker that confused Mr. Matt Menzel on the difference between KU, or if it was just Kansas. Got him pretty heated. We figured out it could be referred to as both ways. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Baker. Holds off on that one, 2-2. Archer, Flores, Pareda calling balls and strikes. We mentioned Ted Dutcher over at third base, the crew chief, and Cree Wallen, the first base ump. 2-2. In the dirt, count now full. Yeager with a walk and a hit by pitch allowed in that first inning. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Second strikeout for Yeager. Yeager on the mound, hasn't pitched since June 24th against the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Got the win after going 6 innings that night as he throws over to first. Allowed 2 runs off 4 hits, 3 strikeouts here at Moonlight Graham Field in the 8-6 victory over the Dock Spiders. Throw over again. Kelly's tag just a bit late. Jake English. Batting .250 through 11 games. A lot of newer Woodchucks. This one's fouled out of play. Not everybody's been here since day 1. Jesse Donahoe playing in 28 games. Drew Berklin, 23, and Brady Urgella, 24, with Michael McGinnis at 27. Swung on and lifted into right field. Plenty of time for Townsend, 2 away. Of course, this first half coming to an end, as we mentioned those close Great Lakes West standings back on the lead-in show. We'll get back to that in a moment as Brennan Holt steps up for the first time, the 9-hitter. Just hitting for 152 through 12 games. 4 RBIs, 8 walks. That's one going in the dirt for ball 1. Wausau falling to Fond du Lac last night. A big win for the Dock Spiders, at least in terms of spoiling the Woodchucks' potential first-half championship. Squares around for bunt, pulls back in time, but called a strike nonetheless to the Oklahoma State Cowboy. But with that loss, Wausau and Rapids are still tied atop of the Great Lakes West. Fastball misses away. It's 2-1. Green Bay with the win last night, just a half game behind the two of them. So big games today as first half's winding down. Tuesday, the last game of the first half before everything resets on the 5th. And he lost him. So ball low, puts runners on first and second with 2 away. Back to the top of the order we go. Dalton Pearson. Didn't get to say much about him. He swung at a early pitch in the at-bat. Grounded out to second. Well, actually, it was more behind second as Brady Council again showed off that range there in the first inning. Batting .337. Came into today tied for second in at-bats. He and Michael McGinnis each were at 101. He has since surpassed that. Still behind Jesse Donahoe. Jesse Donahoe had 102. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt again for ball 2. (2-0) to Dalton Pearson. In the dirt again as Yeager struggling to find that strike zone. Walks issued haven't been that much of a problem for the Chinooks in recent games. 174. This one's right down Main Street for strike 1. In terms of where that ranks among the rest of the Northwoods League, just about in the middle. At 174 as Pearson fouls that one off to make the count full with 2 away. Wallace on second, Holt on first, most likely going on Yeager's delivery. 1-0 Chinooks in the top of the second. There they go. Curveball missing high. Walking the bases loaded. And Jake Carlson will make his first visit to the mound. Yeager approaching that 35 pitch mark in the inning. Of course, once you hit 35 pitches in an inning, you cannot face another batter in the inning. You can finish the, or excuse me, I misspoke. You can face another batter in the inning. You can finish the inning, but after that, you have to be taken out of the game. So you have some movement in the bullpen, no one throwing, just kind of getting loose. Of course, last night, a blessing from Ryan Mullen going 6 2/3. Pitching coach Jake Carlson not having to use many arms. First pitch swung on and fouled back by Jesse Donahoe. Just Ryan Mullen and Colin Daly. Daly came in relief. The 0-1. Just missing. I think that I'd have to say that one was outside. Maybe a little bit low. Yeager's been missing on the lower half of the zone. 1-1. Shot down the left field line, but foul. Just over by the Cedar Creek Winery Wine Garden, you can see there in the background. Fans enjoying their time out there. Again, just for everybody 18 plus here at Moonlight Graham Field. Just need a ticket to the ball game. Here's the 1-2. This one lifted into center field. Wrestler running back, still on the run, able to make the catch. And Yeager gets out of the bases loaded jam unscathed. After the top of the second, it's still 1-0 Chinooks on the Northwoods League Baseball Network.